So what's wrong?
I'm just a little frustrated because I don't think the education system right now is really conducive for learning. I think the way that we just prepare students for test taking as opposed to actually learning the information is wrong. I think there's a lot of whitewashing that takes place as well. And I also don't think that the kids are internalizing the information very well, I'm just honest.
Thank you for telling me that. I'll get right to this.
Hello?
Hello, you have been summoned to a secret meeting. The location has been set. Tell no one, come now.
Hello?
Hello, you have been summoned to a secret meeting. The location has been set. Tell no one, come now.
Who's this?
The Black Women in America. We're struggling so much right now, you know? Yeah. What are we supposed to do? I don't know. I'll text you another one. All right,
Hello, you have been summoned to a secret meeting. The location has been set. Tell no one, come now.
Hello. Thank you all for coming. I've called you here today because you're vital philosophers we need to help to fix the American education system. So here's the first thing that you must see.
I want you guys to open up your textbooks. We're going to do 1 through 5, all right? Okay. So we're going to be doing this equation today. All right? So you guys want to do this equation, do the problems. I'll be back, okay?
So Emerson, what do you think about reciting for tests?
I think that this is everything that's wrong with our education system, that the students are just sitting in the classroom simply memorizing facts and regurgitating them, and they're not actually exploring and having their own original ideas. Nobody's ever came up with their own original ideas by regurgitating somebody else's. It's important that we focus on cultivating an environment that students can truly learn in and explore new ideas.
So how do we fix this problem?
I think the best thing that we can do to fix this is not have students simply memorizing facts and regurgitating them on tests, and that we create a shared environment of student and teacher where the students' ideas feel valued and important, and that they themselves, even though they may not be the teachers, can still have original ideas, and that they have an environment that it's okay to suggest things and be wrong or be right, and let that kind of guide how we address this problem.
Okay, so here we have the next video.
All right, today you guys are going to be talking about slavery. So back in the 1700s and 1800s, Europeans, they needed people to help them. So they wanted to go to the New World, and they went to Africa to get helpers. All right. So Africans helped Europeans. They helped us with cotton, they helped us with tobacco, different things like that. They were very generous with their time. Does anyone have any questions?
Were they nice to the slaves?
Oh, definitely, yes. They had their own quarters and everything. They were able to have their own families. It was a very good mutual relationship. Any other questions?
So Wes, how do you feel about the whitewashing of history?
The problem with that video was the teacher was simply whitewashing American history, saying that the slaves were treated nicely, when in fact that was simply not true. The slaves were beaten brutally, they weren't fed properly, and they didn't really have their own quarters or their own privacy. And having their own families was simply just false, because they were torn from their families, most of them, and a lot of them just it would still feel the effects of it today, as in we still have institutionalized racism. The prison system is just modern day slavery.
Hey, Dr. West, how would you fix this?
In order to fix it, one must actually be truthful with what actually went on. And that's what education is, being truthful and having the courage to talk about things that are taboo. Education comes from the community, actually experiencing something or talking to somebody who actually experienced what you're wanting to know. Education is something that's within and not something that's just in a classroom. You can learn some knowledge and education are two different things. Schooling and education are two different things.
Okay, guys, this is our final video.
All right, you guys, today we're having a test. It's going to be 100 questions. You already know the material, so here it is. No cheating. You will have 30 minutes to complete 100 questions.
Oh, shoot. I know the address today.
No talking?
So, Mead, what do you think about students learning for a test versus actually learning to really understand it?
I would say that learning has to involve some type of internalization. The teacher has to, in some type of form, show the students what they're doing. They have to observe it and then, in a way, imitate it. And when I say imitation, I don't mean like birds calling out after each other or singing the same song, or even like monkey see, monkey do. It's a matter of internalizing the information that you were giving and coming up with a response that would internalize the entire gesture itself.
Okay, so tell me, how did you fix this?
Okay, students have to observe the behavior that they're trying to learn. Activities should be more hands-on, where the students are actually interacting with what they're doing, because meaning is only conscious when it is identified with symbols.
Thank you all for coming out today. Everything you said was very vital to help fix the American education system. We will probably meet again because it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of change. Thank you.